Are you a sheep? Because you kind of look like a wolf under that clothing. That's a good episode, reverse pickup lines.
You can do it if you so choose.
Make sure you elect me as the winner so that we don't have to be subjected to Carter's ideas.
Yeah. Okay, well, unfortunately, the winner of this episode is actually out of my hands. It's not like it's pre-decided, but I can't pick a winner.
Ah, you fucker. Pepper, come here. You're gonna pick the winner.
That's how the podcast ends. The final episode, Pepper wins.
Damn it.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Spicy Chicken Sammich. It's been 2 weeks, and because I crushed it last episode, your boy Vinc, I am host today. I've got a delightful game for us to play together. You can play along at home if you so choose, but you won't win because I don't know you. Who am I with today?
Oh, wow, you surprised me. It's me, Nathaniel.
Hi, I'm Carter. I'm back. I'm better than ever.
You were never gone.
I was gone 2 weeks ago.
No, you were not. Today's game is going to start an hour later.
An hour later.
Should I start it an hour later?
Oh, I thought you said we're gonna start an hour later from now, and I'm like, wow, this is a good game.
Who's the most patient?
Is that not what you said?
No, it's not. I said, should I start this an hour later?
Oh.
Not an hour later.
While I wrestle with this small talk.
Oh, shoot. I didn't prepare for this.
You don't prepare for small talk, you have it.
I guess I do. We went to Applebee's.
We did go to Applebee's.
Yeah, we're back on our restaurant exploration.
I'm sure we've clued you into that at some point.
Yeah, so we decided that Applebee's would either have to be the first one with all three of us back or the last one. And we elected to make it the first in case we hated it.
I did not like it. I think
Carter hated it.
The only thing that was really good was it's an alcoholic drink. And it had
comically large glass.
Yeah, comically large glass. And it had Captain Morgan, I don't know what the heck it's called, and gummy sharks. It has gummy sharks in it. That's why I got it.
Where was Captain Morgan was in it?
Yeah, Captain Morgan was in...
His very essence was baked into that drink.
Yeah, now I'm a part of it. Therefore, I am now Captain Morgan.
He's now inexorably tied to Applebee's.
Yeah, sadly, there was no essence in any of the food, so,
I didn't think it was anything special. I just had a double burger, and I'd say it was, it's better than a Mickey D's burger, but...
The fries were lukewarm, and the burger was, like warm.
At least...
And I forgot my to-go box there, I just realized.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, no!
Stupid.
It's okay, it wasn't much food, nor was it very good.
You've been conned out of food multiple times in the past couple days.
Yes, because at Applebee's, they didn't have the thing I wanted. But also, yesterday... Carter, you were at work, you didn't see this, but Nate and I went to go get some Noodles and Company.
Oh.
And on the way there, we were talking about, we made sure to get it to go. Like, we're going to get it and go. It's going to be the quickest thing, and that didn't quite pan out.
Not cool. No.
As we have stated on this podcast many times, I have hilariously bad luck. Went through the line, put in our orders. Nate got, I forget what, doesn't matter. I got Noodles, I got buttered noodles, and I got a sody pop. I opted not to get a receipt because what could be simpler? Well, Nate gets his order pretty immediately, and then I'm just sitting there waiting for mine, and after a while I realize it's taking a little bit. So Nate goes back up to check. Now my name is not up there. There's nothing that says Aiden. And so we're like, I didn't think buttered noodles were a complicated order, but I guess we'll give them time.
There was that, and also people order for pickup a lot.
Right, yeah.
So they have them make it in advance, and then they just swoop in and pick it up and then leave.
Yeah, and I went after you, so maybe I got screwed up and there are people between me.
Yeah, so I'm like, maybe 3-5 more minutes, and then we'll check again.
Yeah. Eventually, I go up and check myself, and I'm like, all right, maybe we just didn't hear it. And I see there's multiple bags up there. One of them, it's listed to Ian Japanese noodles.
Yeah.
Japanese pan noodles.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, Ian, well, that's not me. I guess I'll go sit back down. And then I was thinking about it, and after we started getting really antsy, because we're like, we have to be somewhere. I'm like, you think they misheard me as Ian?
Yeah, and it's like...
Because all those letters are in my name.
Yeah, it's entirely possible. It's the same number of syllables. Yeah, all the letters are in your name. And there's also, from where I was sitting, because I was facing towards the counter, there's a little screen back in the kitchen where you can see, how many orders they're working on or whatever. There would be one order at a time generally, but it was constantly swapping out. So it's like, okay, they're definitely not working on your order. So
I was like, all right, just in case Ian is on his way to pick up his food, because I struggle to believe that they misheard butter noodles as Japanese pan noodles.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait a good 3 more minutes and we'll see what happens. And if Ian doesn't show up, I'm taking Ian's food. And right as the 3 minutes expire, they put another order on the desk, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm glad we waited. I go up, and it's listed to Audrey. Spaghetti and meatballs. And so I go back and sit back down and I'm like, Nate, we got a situation. So, Ian, all the letters in my name, versus Audrey, A. Dan, also plausible.
Yes.
And I'm starting to, I realize, like, I should have fucking kept my receipt. I asked for it. And so we're there, like, I don't know what to do. And neither of them are getting claimed. And so it's like, at least one of them belongs to somebody who's on their way to get it from home, right?
It was just straight out of a sitcom. Like, we were poring over this Ian thing for so long. And
right.
then, like, over your shoulder, I see that they have another order ready. I'm like, oh. And then she says Audrey.
Yeah, which are like, they're both equally plausible. Because there are male Audreys. That's a thing that exists. They misheard my name once. They could mishear my order too. But both of them just seemed so not my order. And like the whole time, besides those 2 orders that we watched get put out and waiting for mine, there was another couple of orders that had nothing to do with it that were also waiting. So maybe the turnaround for going to pick up your order is just really long. And I didn't want to fuck Audrey or Ian over. I didn't want to be that guy. And we just left and I didn't eat anything. So I paid $10 for a raspberry Fanta, basically. Is what happened. They made up for it, bought me a loaf of bread for 97 cents.
Yeah.
So thankfully it all evened out by the end.
Yeah, paid you back in full because I felt bad.
I had cereal for dinner.
Yeah, cereal's good. You can eat that at any time during the day.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
It's acceptable to do that.
Hey, do you have an individual small talk?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't want to.
Moving on to today's topic.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. Aristical. You guys know what that word means.
I think that's a part of my body.
All right, I'm going to take that resounding
Like,
silence. as
like
a
when
no.
you're born, you have your aristicle, and then when you go through puberty, it splits
It becomes
into
a testicle,
Yeah.
yeah. Aristical. It is the quality of delighting in watching conflict unfold.
Hey, that's you.
Rude. So,
Oh my God.
Dude, you're bumping the oh my god.
I'm sorry.
No, that's my fault.
Oh, God damn it!
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
I'm creating a ruckus.
Just to let
over
you
here.
know.
Okay, I equate it to like a non-sexual voyeurism almost, basically.
Yeah, okay.
So, give me some examples of yourself indulging the aristical part of your soul.
Doing this podcast.
Listening back to this podcast.
Yeah, constantly listening to my episodes of this podcast.
I guess watching a movie or indulging in a book or a video of games.
Playing Mario Party and seeing these two fail dramatically.
Because what's a good piece of literature without conflict? You gotta have a goal to work towards.
You guys done?
Yeah.
Nate has earned a point.
Hey.
What?
Yes, there are 47 points up for grabs today across 4 different mini games. That was the first one.
What the fuck?
Oh god, it's one of these ones where I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so for me, I indulge the aristical part of my brain kind of like what Nate said by watching movies, which is the subject of our game today.
Okay.
This is Ultimate Film Trivia.
Oh, sweet. So I'm gonna fuck at this
He
one.
is so fucked.
Yeah, well, Nate won this one.
Maybe not, because like I said to you guys before we actually did this episode a couple of days ago, I have been secretly grilling you for trivia that I was going to hold against you in conversation. And it was for this. I was making sure I knew which movies you'd seen.
Okay.
Okay.
Does how bad I beat him change what happens?
I mean, if you can convince me, sure.
Yeah, the more you beat me, the more I physically beat you.
So, part 2 of this quiz is worth 20 points, 10 points for each of you. This is IMDb, higher or lower.
Okay.
You will hear a movie, and then you will next be presented with a movie you have seen. I will give you the score on IMDb of the first movie, and then you have to guess if the movie that came second has a higher or lower IMDb score.
Okay, this is one I'm actually familiar with because I remember while Aiden was watching the movies, I was like, I'm curious about the top 100, and I looked through it, and it was really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if Nate, did you go through it at
Are
all?
those dependent on actual scores, or are those just like...
Their scores, yeah.
Some of them, newer releases tend to get screwed over. They tend to rank lower than older ones, but I took the scores themselves for this. So yeah, just higher or lower. You might not have seen the movie you're being compared against, but the one that you're asked to compare with, you will have seen. So
Okay.
the first question goes to Carter. The Dark Knight is a great movie, and
It is.
these are all movies that I recommend, by the way. Got a 9.0 on IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
Fight Club, is Fight Club higher or lower?
Ooh, I believe that's higher. I believe it's higher.
Yeah, so Fight Club's higher.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how do you feel about it? Have you seen both or only seen the one?
I've only seen Fight Club. I've never seen Dark Dark Knight.
Okay, well, how do you feel? What brings you to that revelation?
Based on my maybe false memory of seeing it on the
I was hoping we'd
IMDb.
talk about the movies themselves, but if you just want to go on fairy dust, I guess that's cool
I
too.
thought Fight Club was a good movie because of the amount of soap it presented.
There's a lot of soap.
There's a lot of
Also,
soap.
someone kicked the table again.
Who the fuck kicked the table? It is not me.
I have not moved.
I have not moved a bit.
Carter's saying higher.
Yeah.
It's lower.
What?
Dark Knight has a 9.0, Fight Club has an 8.8.
That's stupid.
Those are both remarkably high scores.
What the hell? That's God, I'm gonna lose this one, guys.
This is
Alright.
stupid.
So, Nate, Fight Club's got an 8.8. The most ambitious crossover event in history, Avengers Infinity War. Is it higher or lower?
Lower.
And why?
Because fucking Spielberg said that superhero movies are different.
That was Scorsese, but you're right.
Damn it, I was gonna say Scorsese and I second guessed it.
That is correct. Infinity War has an 8.4.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I felt it.
Infinity War has an 8.4. Carter, is the score of Requiem for a Dream higher or lower?
Oh god, I don't know. Here's the deal. I've only seen both of those movies once. So I don't know. Infinity War was so a while ago. I've watched that like with my grandparents, and it was like grandparents were talking to me and the movie was in the background, so
Oh,
I
dude.
technically never seen it.
Do you think Requiem for a Dream deserves an 8.4? Higher or lower than that?
I think it's an impacting movie.
Very much so.
It kept me on the edge, so I'm gonna say higher.
Even though you had to turn away?
Yeah, I'm gonna say higher, yeah.
It's lower!
What the fuck?
It's got an 8.3.
The fuck?
I would have called higher as well.
It's a great movie, but yeah, it's a little lower.
God damn it.
You gotta remember, by the way, these are aggregate rating not just from critics, but also from audience members.
Oh.
So, Infinity War is a very crowd-pleasing movie.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Requiem for a Dream is great if you hate your eyes. It's a very fucking up kind of movie. Now, speaking in the superhero space, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, your beloved. 8.3, higher or lower?
Fucking hell. I do like that movie a lot. And I know it's definitely a big audience movie. You know, it's a love letter to Spider-Man fans, of which there are a lot. And not knowing as much about Spider-Man, it's still my favorite superhero movie. And it also won a Best Picture award, which means that with the Academy, it's also quite a hit. So I'm gonna say higher. I think it's well liked across the board.
Good intuition, it's higher.
Yes.
It's got an 8.4.
Nice.
God,
All right,
I'm gonna die, guys.
Well, transitioning from Nate's beloved to Carter's.
My.
Into the Spider-Verse has an 8.4. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. How do you feel it ranks? I can't say that for some reason.
Okay, here's the deal. That's a good movie,
It's a really good movie.
but that's because I'm a psychology major. I know that it's ranked lower compared to a lot of other ones. So, yeah, compared to Into the Spider-Verse, I think it's lower. Into the Cuckoo's Nest. One flew over.
Nobody could say it.
Yeah.
Overman Into the Cuckoo's Nest.
Cuckoo's Nest flying over it.
It's higher.
What the fuck?
It's got an 8.7.
God, 0.125% chance of me guessing 50-50. Getting it all wrong.
So you've not gotten any right.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're sitting at an 8.7.
Why is that one higher? The hell?
It's a very beloved movie.
What the hell? God, your source is shit.
So Nate, this is a movie that I know that you have hard feelings on, but I want to see where you'll rank it.
Okay.
American History X. Is it above or below 8.7?
Thing is, I don't dislike American History X. It's just a hard watch because of the subject matter.
Mm-hmm.
There's no censoring. It's all laid bare.
Straight up about neo-Nazis.
Which I do think is special in a way. The way that it closed out was a big stomach punch to me. I definitely think it's a good movie. I don't know jack shit about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's
You think it's worth an 8.7 or not?
8.7. When did it come out?
98.
98. I think audiences weren't ready for that. I think it's lower.
You're correct!
Nice.
It's got an 8.5, which is still very high.
God damn it.
It deserves that. That's a good enough score.
Alright, Cartor.
Oh.
American History X got an 8.5, but our beloved Wall-E, where does it sit?
Okay, here's the deal. I have not watched American History X at all. So that one I'm just going to push aside. I'm going to let my biases show and just say Wall-E's higher. Because I love that movie and I think that's a beloved movie.
Wall-E is definitely a great movie. It's certainly Pixar's best.
Yeah.
But it's lower.
What the fuck? The hell?
It's got an 8.4.
The fuck? Yeah.
One of my favorite movies too. Though.
How is that one lower?
I probably would have said higher as well.
Yeah.
God, Aiden, you're giving me all the hard ones.
I didn't know what you'd seen. I just picked the things I knew you had. All right, Nate.
Yeah.
So I know that you love Wall-E, but you've also let me on the fact that you love another movie. This one's by the foot fetishist himself, Mr. Tarantino. Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
8.4, higher or lower?
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs is good. You had me rank the movies we watched together. Was that my favorite one?
That was your second favorite. It's behind Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, Dark Knight.
I thought Dark Knight was Nolan. I'm saying, did I have it as my favorite Tarantino film?
Oh yeah, you've only seen 2, yes.
Reservoir Dogs. I know that Reservoir Dogs is not as highly regarded as some of his later works.
Okay.
I'll let my biases show too. I'll say that it's lower than Wall-E.
Really? You're correct!
God damn.
It's an 8.3.
I'm good at this.
Dude, I told you, I'm not good with movies at all.
Well, you might get this one. Who knows? Carter.
Who knows?
You are a lover of many things, not the least of which is your rug. The Big Lebowski.
Oh, shit.
Is it above or below 8.3?
You know what? I'm not even gonna explain myself. I'm gonna say higher. Fuck it. Dude, that's such a good...
No.
What the fuck?
It's got an 8.1.
How the fuck? That is such a good movie.
It's a really good movie.
What the fuck is going on? What is that? 0.6 times that by 0.5. That is, or it's 0.06. So
yeah,
that's a 0.03% chance.
That you've messed up 5 coin flips so far.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what? That's 2 to the 5th, 32. It's like 3% chance.
That's what I just said. 3%.
I'm better at decimal. That's confusing.
Yeah, it's 0.033%. I'm better at math than I am at guessing movies.
No, 0.33% is not the same thing as 3.33%.
I said 0.03, and
That's not the same thing.
Oh my god.
Nate, let's see if you can make your lead even girthier.
Yes.
You have a favorite Spider-Man flick,
I do.
but the world may disagree. Spider-Man No Way Home, 8.1, higher or lower?
No Way Home. That's another big audience movie. I have no idea how critics feel about it because it's a very fan servicey movie. There's a lot of nostalgia pandering in that movie. And despite not being the biggest Spider-Man guy, I don't think I've seen most of the Spider-Man movies, but yeah, I had fun. 8.1 is the benchmark.
8.1 is the benchmark, yeah.
Spider-Man versus Big Lebowski. 8.1. I am inclined to believe that it goes above 8. I think it's sitting at like a healthy 8.4. I'm gonna say higher.
It's higher. It's an 8.2.
No. Dude.
I'm morally defeated. This is like the episode where I quit.
Look at me
This is the
go.
one.
This is tragic. All right, Carter. I think this is your best chance to get one. This is an animated film. I know you are partial to those. How did you feel about Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? 8.2, higher or lower?
Okay, so I've not seen No Way Home. So Puss in Boots, not only was it a good crowd pleaser, but it was good critically reviewed as well. So I'm gonna say higher, and I swear to God, if this is wrong, I'm gonna fucking die.
Well, have fun in hell then, because it's wrong.
What the fuck?
It's lower.
How is that lower? How the fuck is that lower? How is that lower? It is such a good movie. How the fuck is that worse than No Way Home?
Yeah, that was exactly my reaction too.
The fuck?
What is the score?
It's a 7.9.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a little low, honestly.
That is so low. There's no problems with that movie. And No Way Home, I'm just the one problem is that I haven't seen it. So what the hell? God damn.
All right, Carter. I have a proposition for you.
Dude, don't give me pity points. Go on to Nate.
They are not pity points.
They are pity.
Until I say otherwise, because, I don't know, maybe you all of a sudden unleash the beast for this latter half. We will give you double points for everyone you get right.
That's pity points. Don't do that.
Well, you will earn them.
Out of pity because of you, yeah.
Okay, if he gets it wrong, it's minus a quarter point.
All right, I guess I'll keep negative quarter point tallies on Nate's card, too.
God, that's so...
All right, fuck. Wait, I gotta figure that out. Hang on. So that's negative Alright, so Nate, you are now down 1.5 points.
Wait, why am I down?
Why would I subtract points from him? You don't lose points if you're wrong.
Wait, what?
It offsets the double that he gets when he's right.
No, dude, let's just continue this, because after this, there's another game, and I'm gonna do really good at it. No point altering, I got this.
Okay,
I got this.
Forget everything.
Yeah, forget everything. Cut it all
God
off.
damn it!
Cut it all off. Nate, the previous movie was Puss in Boots. Aiden, what's the next
got a
one?
7.9. Now more superhero Avengers Endgame.
Oh, wow, the one that I haven't seen.
We're mixed on the time travel.
Well, I think that's a really silly thing to be mixed about. It's a fucking superhero movie. It's not supposed to be believable.
Do you think that hurt it?
I don't think it hurt it that much. The amount of hype surrounding the movie was a major boon for it. You know, I get recommended to me still sometimes on YouTube, like audience reactions to fucking Captain America catching Mjolnir.
Sure.
It was this huge cultural event. And I think despite Puss in Boots being a movie that's better than it needs to be, I think they were probably kinder to Endgame, even though it's a bit long for its own good. So I'm going to say it's higher.
That is correct!
Yay!
Jesus Christ.
Avengers Endgame has an 8.4.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's the same as Infinity War, which I wouldn't have called.
Me neither.
Weird.
Alright, Carter.
God, here we go. I'm gonna get another one wrong.
Avengers Endgame has an 8.4, but does Hayao Miyazaki's seminal masterpiece Spirited Away have a higher or lower score?
Oh, boy. That said, I have not watched Endgame, so I don't know anything about it.
The question is, does Spirited Away deserve higher or lower than 8.4?
Ooh, I gotta think about this one. Spirited Away is a really good movie. It's ranked as one of the highest animated movies. I believe it's number 2 on IMDb. It's weird how I can rank them and I can know the fucking score for it. So, here's the deal. I was gonna say lower, but every time I guessed, it was wrong, so I'm gonna say higher. And if this is wrong and I second guess myself, I'm gonna be really sad.
He's playing the red herring game.
I'm gonna play the red herring. I think it's higher.
That's a tasty fish. It's higher!
Oh my god, wow!
Wow!
I just have to second guess myself.
Yeah, just say the opposite of what your instincts tell you.
Yeah, I literally thought it was lower, and I was like, all right, cool, it's gonna be higher.
Yeah.
God,
You still want those double points or no?
No.
But then it'll have no dramatic tension.
Dude, there's some dramatic tension. There will be a new game, and I'm gonna beat Nate's ass at it.
This is okay, sure. All right, Nate.
Yeah, sure.
Spirited Away is a revered classic in terms of animation. The best thing to come out of Japan that's animated. But there are some, I think he's British people who have made movies that are also good.
Okay.
Inception.
Inception.
Christopher Nolan's weird mind fuck of higher or lower, 8.6.
Yeah, I really do fucking love Inception. I talked about Build 3313, the Super Mario 64 mod in a previous episode. I just like weird shit based on dreams, I think.
Oh, you would be a good psychologist, Nate.
It captures a lot of the same...
You hate dreams.
I have a dream encyclopedia.
I have a dream encyclopedia.
I do. I've been thinking about doing like a dream analysis episode.
That'd be fun.
It would be fun.
It's not your fucking episode, and it's probably not gonna be your episode next time, so shush.
Yeah.
Inception's awesome. It's really bizarre. It's an original screenplay, which I found very impressive. There's varied scenery. The score's really good. I didn't have problems with the script or anything.
But does it bump elbows with one of the greatest animated films of all time?
Yes, because the Academy doesn't like animated films.
You're gonna say higher?
Higher.
That is correct!
Nice!
He's gotten every single one correct
He
so
missed
far.
one. He missed one.
Oh, did he miss one?
Wait, did he?
No, I don't think he did.
No, he did not.
Dude, yeah.
I'm insane. I'm so cool.
Yeah, it's got an 8.8, which is very high.
That's a great
Jesus,
score.
wow.
That's a really good score.
Better than Puss in
I think
Boots.
that's somewhere in the realm of like top 15?
I can see that.
Carter!
Right.
Oh, right.
Hey, how's it going?
So, this is a film we saw together, which we were laughing pretty much the whole time. It's back to Mr. Foot Fetish Man, Pulp Fiction!
You know, I thought you were going to say Pulp Fiction, and I was going to be like, you know, if he says Pulp Fiction, I'm going to say higher. So I'm going to say higher for this one, and if it's lower, I'm going to keep on second-guessing myself after this.
So you second-guessed yourself and you're going to say higher?
Well, no, I did not...
Is that what your instincts are telling you?
No, that's my instincts, and after, if it's wrong, I'm going to say what my non-instincts
I'm going to say lower if it's wrong, so I get the point.
No, after these questions, I'm going to just go with the opposite. If the opposites are wrong, wrong, I'm just gonna be like, well, fuck.
Well, Carter, your strategy wants to get a lot more complicated, because higher is correct!
Oh, wow, okay, cool.
It's got an 8.9.
Well done. You have a streak now.
I have a streak of 2, with your streak of whatever, how many.
like 8 or something.
It's
Yeah,
8
7.
or fucking hell.
Alright.
Let's make it 8, guys.
We saw this film together and it made you deeply uncomfortable, but you respected the acting performances and the screenplay. Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, I figured you were going to say that.
Alright, 8.9, higher or lower?
8.9. Yeah, so that puts Pulp Fiction, like, if you were sure about Inception being top 15, that puts Pulp Fiction, like, very much in there.
Mm-hmm.
And Silence of the Lambs, though, I think it is a very effective movie.
It is, I think, the highest rated horror film of all time.
It was rather bone-chilling. However, I don't tend to hear it in discussions about most revered movies critically.
That makes one of us.
And I also... and my immediate acquaintances don't really jump to it when they talk about movies they like. So I'm going to say the audience score brought this one down considerably, and it's lower than Pulp Fiction.
That is correct!
Nice.
It's an 8.6, which is still very good.
8 streak, motherfucker.
8 streak.
He's gonna get 10 streak, I'm in hell.
We'll see.
Dude, that's like 1,000 extra points in Kahoot.
Alright, Carter.
Alright, got my
This is a movie that you said you respected, but unfortunately you couldn't sit through the whole thing.
Oh,
It affected
boy.
you deeply, and I understand why, because I think it's my favorite movie. Whiplash. 8.6, higher or lower?
It's always compared to the movies I have not seen. I've not seen Silence of the Lambs for obvious reasons. Here's the thing, I can't, like, when it comes to, like, predictability and I know it's gonna happen, and they're experiencing bad things, so you're gonna feel tortured, I have to walk away, and that's how I felt about Whiplash. I know that Whiplash...
That's what empathy is.
Yeah, I have a lot more empathy than... Fuck. I know it was ranked really high. As said, it made me very uncomfortable.
You think that was a global reaction, or at least a minority reaction?
Well, the other thing is that I've been talking to my brother, he's 12 years old, and he's like, have you seen Whiplash? I was like, kind of. He's like, dude, it's really good.
I thought he was 14.
I'm gonna say lower. I'm gonna say lower than Silence of the Lambs.
That is correct!
Woo!
It's an
Hey.
8.5.
That's a 3.
That's a
Freak! You guys are on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right.
Not really, because of Nate. Nate, get this one wrong.
Now, Nate, there is a genre that comes to mind when I think of you as far as movies that you frequent a lot in your own time. We've dipped in that well many times already.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this is
sure.
the most recent foray on the list. It came out earlier this year. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
8.5, higher or lower?
8.5. If I remember correctly, earlier in this quiz, Into the Spider-Verse was like an 8.2.
8.4.
8.4. And Whiplash was what?
8.5.
8.5. Now, I know that Across the Spider-Verse ranks higher than Into the Spider-Verse because this is a discussion we've had before.
That was a discussion much closer to release, though.
The scores can fluctuate, but that was not that long ago.
I will say it's changed since we had that talk.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was like a week ago. So, 8.5.
Higher or lower?
Higher or lower?
Watch it be the same, and Aiden's like, ha.
Haha, gotcha.
I wouldn't do that. That was the hard part of making this quiz, actually. There's a lot of repeat of scores.
I don't think the two Spider-Verse movies would be so far apart. I think they have a lot of the same strengths. So I'm going to say lower than Whiplash.
That is wrong!
No!
It's an 8.8.
Wow,
That's
really?
so high.
It was an 8.9 before.
That is so high.
Damn, you lost your fuck, man.
That makes it the best animated movie of all time.
Jesus
Really?
Christ.
Now I need to watch it.
I can't even disagree with that, but
It's another one of my favorite movies of all time.
Jesus.
I saw the villain, and he looks really cool. What is he, like, Spot or something? He's
Yeah.
like Polka Dot
The
Man.
Spot.
What?
The Spot.
Who?
The Polka Dot Man.
Let me poke at your belly.
Probably the best
You
joke
should-
ever told.
yeah,
in the
you
history
should-
of this
you should-
podcast.
you should-
All right, Carter, your last chance for points in this particular game. This is the 19th movie on the chopping block. So, Across the Spider-Verse got an 8.8. A movie that I think is more upsetting than Whiplash that you did not walk out of. 7. Higher or lower than 8.8?
How do you think that one's more upsetting? The hell?
This is a good insight into his mind. He can handle, like, gore and pus, but as soon as it's interpersonal conflict, it's too much.
Yeah, interpersonal shit fucks me up, but, like, as soon as I see the blood, I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
God, I sound like a fucking emo when I'm doing that.
I like blood,
I like-
but I can't handle emotions. Oh, it's so hard. Carter is emo. It is now canon.
No, it's not.
As the host, I make it canon.
I'm gonna take it away. Get out.
You'll forget.
So
And also, you won't win.
What did the other movie have?
Cross the Spider-Verse had an 8.8. Is 7 higher or lower?
Fight Club had an 8.8 as well.
Mm-hmm. That's also David Fincher. That's why he's pulling it out.
Yeah, and I remember...
And Brad Pitt also, for what that's worth.
Yeah. I believe that 7 was ranked below Fight Club.
Okay.
I'm going to say lower. I'm going to go with my instincts on this one.
All right. The last chance for Carter's instincts to pay off. And they did!
Shit, I got a 4Z.
It's got an 8.6, which is still very good.
Well done.
Yeah.
All right, Nathaniel.
Hey, yeah.
This is going to call upon your memory considerably. We did not see this together, but you admitted you saw it to me once before.
Yeah, I have, supposedly.
Sidney Lumet's seminal masterpiece, 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry Men.
Higher or lower than 8.6?
My viewing of 12 Angry Men was not only when I was in high school, but it was one of those cases where we watched it in chunks over several days. So I don't really know how the movie hangs together as a single viewing, but for what it's worth, I did enjoy it. It was emotional. It was very novel. I liked the concept a lot, and it's fucking old, which means that...
57.
Yeah.
That's what's ranked as 57.
1957.
I thought you were telling me that. Okay, so that versus 7.
7 versus 12, the two number movies.
In my mind's eye, I see them pretty close together for very different reasons.
Okay.
I think circumstantially they just happen to be like that. But I'm going to say higher because in a lot of ways I think 7 is overshadowed by Fight Club.
Okay.
But 12 Angry Men kind of stands as its own, so I'm going to say higher.
You think there's interplay, insider baseball, as it were. Well, 7 came out first, so that has nothing to do with it. But you're right! 12 Angry Men is a 9.0.
How the fuck did 7 come out first? Before 57?
No, before Fight Club.
Oh, well...
That's not what he meant.
Okay. You're confusing me.
What? Why
I got it right.
Yeah, it's a 9.0, same as Dark Knight.
I got it right.
Yeah. 12 Angry Men is number 5. Very high.
Jesus.
It's the highest black and white movie ever made.
I did not know that.
I've never heard of that movie before.
It was the best movie ever for a while. Until The Godfather happened. I adjusted my glasses.
I don't know why that was funny.
All right, so the standings are Nate with 9 and Carter with 4.
Yeah, dude, I'm climbing up. I don't need those.
If Carter had double points, he still wouldn't be in the lead. I think you should take them.
No, I'm fine. I got this.
Okay, because these next ones are feeding frenzies, so you got to be faster than Nate.
God knows how that turned out last time.
Man.
Let's go.
No, I got this.
Lightning round.
I'll just blurt out whatever the heck I
Okay,
want.
this is part 3, movie quotes easy mode.
Nice.
These are very popular movie quotes. You will know them even if you haven't seen the movies, I'm sure. The question is, can you connect the dots?
Okay.
Got it.
I will just say the quote, and I don't know, just like hoot if you want to go. Just hoot if you want to end.
Hoot.
If you hoot and you run, the other person has to steal.
What? Okay, so we hoot and then say, not say it. Got it.
Yes.
Unless you want to all yell at each other, that's fun too.
No,
You want to yell over each other?
Dude, I stunned Nate. All right, let's
He
go.
just flashbanged me in auditorily.
So are we doing hoots or are we doing yelling?
Hoots.
Okay, yeah, let's hoot.
Okay, it starts out really easy and it gets a little harder as it goes.
Well, this is easy mode.
Well, I mean, there's some that are easier than other easies.
Okay.
Hard mode has different rules. We'll get to it. 15 of them. Here we go. May the force be with you.
Ooh, Star Wars A New Hope.
That is correct.
I did not know which one it was.
It's all of them.
Oh, is it?
Now, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Ooh, The Godfather.
That is correct.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, I know that because on videos where someone has an Italian accent, there's always a comment that's like, he sounds like he'd make me an offer I can't refuse.
All right, here's Johnny.
Ooh, The Shining.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
Yep. There's no place like home.
Oh.
James Bond Goldfinger.
That's not correct. All right, Carter with the steal.
Oh.
The steal will be worth 2 points to make it interesting.
Oh, okay. There's no place like home.
There's no place.
It's
Yeah, they repeat it. They're like,
Yeah,
there's
they
no
repeat
place
it.
like
You're right.
home. There's no place like home. Is that Annie? Is it Annie?
That's not Annie, but your head's in the right place.
Ah.
It's the Wizard of Oz.
Dang it. I bet they say that in Annie.
Let me say run, Forrest, run, and Fight Club. What's your point?
Is that the next one?
No. Hasta la vista, baby.
Ooh, The Terminator.
No.
Damn it.
Oh,
Damn it.
oh, which one is it? Oh, shit.
I'll give you a hint if you want. Nate's very close.
Yeah, I know. Oh, is it Terminator 2?
That is correct.
Got it.
God damn it.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen those.
Yeah, I thought it was Terminator.
All right, you're gonna need a bigger boat.
Ooh, Jaws.
That is correct.
Nice.
Really?
Yep.
I've never seen Jaws, and I've never heard of that
I
quote
haven't
before.
seen it either.
My mama always said life is like a box of chocolates.
Ooh, Forrest Gump.
That is correct.
He didn't say the full thing.
It's about fastness. I see dead people.
Oh.
Ooh, is that 7?
No.
Damn it.
But there's a number in the title.
I thought it was The Ring, but that's obviously not it.
Say 12 Angry Men.
No.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
It's The Sixth Sense.
I didn't know that.
That's a 6. Oh no, it's a. Never mind. That's a Fifth Element. Never mind. 6 Set. Yeah, I've never heard of that movie before. All right,
Oh, okay.
cool.
I'm king of the world.
Ooh, Titanic.
That's correct.
Really? God, I don't know anything about these.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Hoot. Full. Oh shit. What is it? It's in my head.
Trying to say Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Oh, okay. That's wrong then.
I'm gonna say Tropic Thunder.
What is that movie?
That's with Robert Downey, right?
Yeah.
It's not this.
Okay.
That's Apocalypse Now.
I've never heard of that movie.
I wrote this quiz a while ago, so this is gonna feel on cheap. But roads? Well, we don't need
Ooh,
roads.
Back to the Future.
Yep.
We just
Never
watched
We watched that like 2 days ago. What's in the box?
Ooh, that's 7.
Yup.
God damn.
Life finds a way.
Ooh, Jurassic Park.
That's correct.
What? That's a quote?
Hell yeah.
Why is that a quote?
The dinosaurs change their fucking genetics so they can fuck each other like frogs.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
All right. Not quite my tempo.
Ooh, Whiplash.
Yep.
I didn't know.
All right. And last but not least, I'm having an old friend for dinner.
Ooh, Silence of the Lambs.
That is correct.
These were all movies I have not watched.
They transcend the movies themselves, though. These are quotes that I knew before I'd ever seen any of these.
I've never heard of Apocalypse Now or whatever the heck it's called.
That's Charlie Sheen, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's Martin Sheen.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen is like a comedy guy, man.
He's not funny.
No, he's not.
For Silence of the Lambs, you should have done.
All right, you know what? What are we at? So Carter's got 5 points, Nate's got 19.
Dude, I can catch up.
You literally can't. There are 10 more questions.
Dude, I can catch up. Here we go.
Let's see. So 5 versus 19. Okay.
I can't even win with double points,
Okay.
man. I can.
Carter, this is hard mode.
It's hard. I couldn't even. I thought easy mode was hard mode. I didn't know like 75% of those.
The way this is gonna work was I'm gonna ask back and forth like movie quotes, and I wouldn't tell you were right or not until the end.
I mean, we should have done that for easy.
So
Never
Carter
mind,
has
it
a
would've-
chance. I'm gonna let you solo this whole list. If you ace it, you win.
I'm not gonna ace that.
We'll see.
I accept these terms.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna
All right.
ace this.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
I know that one.
Yeah.
Hamburgers, the cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast.
What? As said, I'm not gonna ace this one. I don't even know where the fuck that one comes from. Is that like Good Burger or something?
I know that quote. I can't place it either.
Also, people who know movies are probably confused by the way the first part of this quiz went, and now they get it.
Burgers, the most nutritious movie about hamburgers.
I don't think it's about hamburgers for what it's worth. I
No,
think
it's not.
It's not about hamburgers.
But they are a plot point.
Hamburger as a plot point.
And come back to it if you want.
Sure.
Okay, next one. We just witnessed a miracle, and I want you to fucking acknowledge it.
Is that also Pulp Fiction?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
That's Pulp Fiction.
If my answers frighten you, then you should cease asking scary questions.
they all sound like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, are these all Pulp Fiction?
I'm gonna get medieval on your ass.
Yeah, these are all Pulp Fiction.
Does he look like a bitch?
Yeah, that's Pulp Fiction.
Wait.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
Yep, that's all Pulp Fiction.
Oh man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Yeah, that's Pulp Fiction.
Okay. The last one. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
Yep, that's Pulp Fiction.
All right, you want to go back to the other ones?
Yeah.
Hamburgers, the cornerstone of any
Yep,
nutritious-
that's Pulp Fiction.
Yes, there.
How is that hard mode? What's hard about that?
Well, it was.
How is that hard mode?
I knew the first one was Pulp Fiction.
I
Then you
was
said
hoping he would lock in an answer and then we'd keep going.
the second one, I was like, what the fuck is that one? And then the third one, I was like, all right, Pulp Fiction. And then the fourth one,
That's not hard mode. No.
Wow, Carter with the steal.
I told you I was gonna win this one. I'm back in the game.
We're gonna be subject to his terrible ideas that he's been throwing at us all day.
Oh, fuck.
That's not hard mode. You daft motherfucker.
Carter's our winner!
Guys, I just looked it up. These are all Pulp Fiction.
Guys, I looked it up. All of these quotes are actually from the same movie.
Oh, till next time.
Ah!
Yeah. looked it up. All these Fruit Loops are actually the same flavor. Oh, yeah.
Till next time.
No. Carter, no!
Alright, do we transition to chicken nugget, or does Nate want to...
Do you want a loser speech?
Yeah, do you want a loser speech?
Yeah, sure. I feel that this victory for Carter was unjust. I was robbed. I was killing it the whole time. I was dead on for most of the fucking game. I tore my ACL and it's not fine. And I will get my revenge. Just you wait, bitch.
Alright, I have a winner's speech. I felt like my win was unjust. I felt like it was not fair. I knew that as soon as Aiden was going to be like, we're doing a movie trivia, I was like, oh, damn it. I knew that I wasn't going to win, but thankfully I knew what Pulp Fiction was. So I'll take it.
Closing words. That was not hard mode.
The original plan was to have you alternate and see if it took you a while to pick up on it, but because Carter wouldn't accept my charity, I had to make it interesting somehow.
That's what you do. You gotta be determined in order to win.
You know what? This didn't go the way I planned it, and so because I feel cheated out of my episode, I'm gonna give myself back the wins I lost.
What?
You can host next time, but I'm back to 4 wins. You guys can go fuck yourselves. Maybe 5 wins since I won again since then.
Alright, I guess we can't do anything about that right now.
Maybe 2 weeks from now you can, but until then, you're fucked.
You know what? I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a surprise because I felt like my win was unjust, and I will be co-hosting for next time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I accept these terms.
Yes.
I want to be part of a joint host someday. What if we all host?
We should all host. You know what? Yeah. For our next video, we will all be
We are
hosting.
all the hosts.
We will all be hosting.
Alright.
We will democratically elect a winner.
Everybody will be the host. You guys better be ready. I better be ready for next time. Yeah.
Okay, so, chicken nugget!
Chicken nugget. Wow.
Alright, Nathaniel.
I said in a very recent episode that I was a big Metroid fan, and then I proceeded to follow it up with one of my most hated games ever in a very long-winded and bitter rant. And I'm going to change it up this time. Nintendo shadow dropped a couple months ago a remastered version of Metroid Prime, which is one of their most critically acclaimed games ever, one of the big first-person shooters on console, and it still holds up in a lot of ways. The remastered version is gorgeous, and I have a lot of problems with the original Metroid Prime, the main one being the map design, but it's as good a remaster as they could have done. It's probably the best looking game on the Switch. I think it only really contends with Luigi's Mansion 3, and if you like the original, it is worth picking up the remaster. They did a great job. I did like it a bit better than I did last time I played it. I think the first playthrough was rough, but I'm really glad to have it in my library.
Cool. Well, I'm supposed to recommend something, but I don't like to recommend Applebee's.
What?
Fuck.
What?
We already dunked on Applebee's. You don't have to do it again.
I want to dunk on it a little more. I just want to leave that in a little
That's just
bit.
mean.
Dude, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it.
Then why'd you bring
Alright, Carter cedes his time.
No. I got a good one. I got a good one.
I've been playing Pikmin 4. It's really, really fun. It's
Guys,
probably the best Pikmin. Every single choice they made is the right one, I think. And,
I'm going to take my hosting back. Okay. I actually got a good one. I talked about this a little bit ago, but I didn't really go in depth about it because it didn't come out. But it came out just recently. Bomber Cyberpunk just came out. Stop laughing.
Applebee's just came out.
Applebee's came out for the Nintendo Switch. Don't get it. But yeah, Bomber Cyberpunk just came out for Steam, and I gotta say, it is one of the best games I've ever played. It's super polished, it looks really nice, the dialogue is amazing, and the story is better than any of those 2 games, Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future. So, yeah, if you haven't seen it or touched it or tasted it, you should go and give it a try.
It also runs great on your shitty PC. PC.
Sadly, it doesn't run at Applebee, so fuck Applebee.
I just
Doesn't run at Applebee's.
I just imagine they put out an Applebee's app for the Switch, and you can get like coupons that they can scan, but the texture is too low res, so it doesn't fucking work.
Oopsie.
You know, fun fact, did you know that the Wii had like a food channel and you could order food off of it?
Food channel.
Yeah, like they used to have that at Japan. It looked really cool. You could just order food and they could deliver it to your house.
It was really cool.
It was really cool. I wish it was in America. I wish I was in Japan because there's no Applebee's in Japan.
It was, to quote a genius, really fucking cool.
Pikmin 4 is good. I love it. All the right choices. I feel like every change it made that I was like kind of iffy about has become like a thing that I hope they never revert from. Love Ochi. Ochi's the best.
Is Ochi the cursed dog?
Ochi is the cursed dog, yeah. I think he's cute. He's a good boy.
It's like Poochie, like sometimes he dies, but it's okay because he always comes back.
Does Ochi die?
I haven't finished the game yet. Maybe Ochi dies.
It's gonna be like
Maybe he gets cut in half and you see all of his guts fall out. Who knows?
typical Nintendo ending. Dog die.
It was really sad at the end of Odyssey, Kamek died.
Yeah, don't you hate it when Bowser Jr. died? Damn.
And you had to watch Bowser pick up the corpse of his lifeless son and cry. Yes. And then it just fades to credits.
Mario goes celebrating, and then just a close-up of his face, like...
Yeah, and then Martinet was like, so long now, motherfucker! And then he retired.
Man, rip Martinet.
He didn't die.
Yeah, I know. Rip his career, though. He's gone.
Rip his career.
Yeah, Mario's gonna go downhill now.
Yeah.
I like Wowie Zowie. I don't think...
Yeah, Wowie Zowie's funny.
I will say Martinet's last what was on the Mario movie, and it was him representing Mario's dad. So
I thought it was for a Raving of Rabbids game.
I sure hope not.
Didn't Sparks of Hope come out after the movie?
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
It totally is.
Oh no! I don't like that.
It's like how the last Marvel film that Stan Lee saw before he died was Venom. And it's like, oh man. Oh man. That's sad.
All right, well, I guess it's time for us to wrap up.
Yeah, the cat needs a piss.
We'll see you dorks later. Carter, come back.
I can piss.
It's gonna fuck up the audio. Okay, so since we're all hosting next time, we all gotta talk at the same time.
Including him.
Okay. Next time, Mouse, we'll all talk.
Thank you
for watching
this
so
spicy
much.
chicken
It's been a great
sandwich. I
episode.
really hope that you enjoyed
I
this
love
video.
you. I love you a lot.
Yeah, we'll
Please
see you.
don't fuck me. I'm
I
really
was robbed.
scared.
Don't forget
Today's episode was kind of a bit of a mess.
It was a little bit of a mess.
What worked out me?
I'm not going to murder anybody. Please call 911 now. All right.
It's gonna be so cool. Why did you stop talking?
Because my brain short-circuited. All right.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. We'll see you.
Bye. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Tie your shoes. It's my birthday! I'm turning 21 and everything is great! I'm so excited about this new chapter of my life and I'm sure everything will turn out okay.
Taxes, car tickets, driver's license, washing the dishes, homeowner's insurance.
Oh jeez, if only there was a way to get these intrusive thoughts out of my head so I can enjoy my life to the fullest!
Aiden, I have a present for you.
Oh boy, what's in it?
It's spicy chicken sandwich and all the streaming services with it.
Oh my goodness, give me some examples!
There's YouTube Music, there's YouTube, there's Spotify, and there's more.
Oh my gosh! How can I make the best use out of this gift and keep the voices out of my head?
You can subscribe to Spicy Chicken Sandwich on multiple platforms. Watch the other episodes as well.
I thought you were my intrusive thoughts. I don't know if I should trust you.
Just let it happen. A chair that's shaped like a tree.